So I made a video a couple days ago talking about the current situation of hashtag fixTF2, and in it I spent a very considerable amount of time explaining how, although most of the bots inside of Team Fortress 2 are now gone, they are probably going to come back very soon. And for that, for whatever reason, I got many comments from people saying that I didn't say that, even though I dedicated an entire paragraph in the script for it. I also got some hate comments calling my vid clickbait even though it wasn't, but oh well. Anyways, since I guess nobody stuck around to that part of the video, I'm going to make this video a bit more in-depth on the situation and explaining why indeed, like I said in my last video that apparently nobody saw, the movement is not yet over and there is still much to do. So starting off, let's look at the past. First things first, as some of the comments want to point out, the same thing happened for hashtag SaveTF2. The devs banned a couple of bots and then disappeared yet again. Although I'm not really familiar with this situation as much, and as such am not going to go too much in detail over it, what I can go in detail about is Counter-Strike 2. See, a couple months back, I was looking into CS2 botting. Not for me, but it was just an interesting topic. So anyways, I got into contact with many people in the space. I joined many discords to talk to some botters, and even got into contact with the second biggest bot provider in the world. And from what I was able to see on May the 29th at around about 1 PM, a massive ban wave of CS2 bots occurred. Most people lost thousands of dollars of accounts, and the bot provider I talked to even shut down his services, as all other bot providers did. This ban wave was large, way larger than anything ever seen in Team Fortress 2. Compared to the TF2 ban wave being tens of thousands of accounts, the CS2 ban wave was hundreds of thousands on the low end. Thousands of people lost thousands of dollars. Some people I talked to even had to get a new job to afford rent, whereas previously they relied solely on income from botting. I'm not trying to get you to be empathetic towards these people. They knew that they were breaking the rules. They risked thousands of dollars and they lost. However, fast forward only a month later and they are right back up and running. Most bot providers are back up and running, and many people have returned to farming as if nothing ever happened. So what does this have to do with TF2? Well, first of all, if Valve did this to CS2 botters, it's pretty easy to assume that it's the exact same thing that happened to TF2 botters. Most specifically, if it's like the CS2 ban wave, they looked at the stats of these botters, saw that they main sniper 100% of the time and got a 100% headshot rate, and from that point it was pretty evident that they were botting. At least that's assuming that they did the same thing as they did in CS2. That being said, it's pretty easy to avoid getting banned for these bots. From talking to botters and bot providers for CS2, they simply changed the stats to have a random chance of occurring. To put it in TF2 terms, it's like changing the script. So now the bots won't headshot you 100% of the time, and they have a random chance of picking another class maybe. Sure, this update is amazing, and it is undoubtedly a very good step for Valve. However, if they don't continue to ban these bots and stop new exploits that are found, then, as we saw for CS2, these bots will be up and running by the end of the month. So speaking to you, the viewer specifically, we need to continue to pressure Valve. We need to continue the petition, continuing to speak out about the state of the game, and continuing to put pressure on Valve to hashtag fix TF2. We can't stop now that we got a small victory. We may have won the battle, but the war is still ongoing. With that being said, please like this video if you found it useful, and please leave your opinions in the comments below, as I do respond to each and every one of you guys, no matter what you say. With that being said, subscribe if you want to see more of this content, and I will see you in this next video.